In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, my dear friends, today in the evening IELTS class, we are once again going to hold a Task 2 speaking module session in which Task 2 or the cue card or the task card is the main object or the main subject rather. So we'll be talking about this topic. I mean, there are lots of topics which we have assigned to the students right now. They haven't been given any time at all, but they will have to speak and naturally जब वो बात करेंगे तो उनकी conversation में, उनकी communication में कुछ गलतियां भी होंगी. They will make some errors, mistakes and sometimes blunders. No problem. I'm here to rectify all of your problems which you are going to face in communicating your answer, but no problem. Okay. Here I'll give time and chance to each one by one, and you will first introduce yourself, a little introduction, and after the introduction you will give a bit of introduction of the cue card you're going to speak about. What is the topic and what are the bullet points respectively. फिर उसके बारे में आप बात करेंगे. जब बात कर रहे होंगे we will just trying to correct you wherever it is possible और momentum break ना हो, कोशिश करेंगे आपका और आप continuously बात करते रहें उसके ऊपर. लेकिन जहाँ problem है हम साथ साथ आपकी rectification भी करते रहें. Alright, so please it's your turn. The first student today. Your name please?
My name is Chanar.
Okay, Miss Chanar. Okay, please, what's your topic please?
Sir, my topic is describe a piece of good advice that I want to give someone.
A piece of good advice that she wants to give someone. कोई अच्छी नसीहत जो किसी को करना चाहती हैं ये. What are the bullet points please?
Sir, I should say that who I give the advice to.
Whom I gave the advice to. किसको नसीहत की.
What the advice was.
और नसीहत क्या थी. What was the advice was.
Why I gave that advice.
Why I gave that advice.
And explain how he or she followed my advice.
And explain how he or she followed my advice. That's great. Please start speaking on this topic.
Well, I'm a kind of person that want to give
Would
advice.
anybody please start the timer?
Yeah.
Just a moment, please. Okay. Go.
Well, I'm a kind of person that want to give someone advice because it can motivate them, and also if they ask me for it, then I'll give them advice. First of all, I give advice to my sister. She was doing medical in Inter. She did pre-medical, and she was confused that whether she continued her medical studies or not. So I gave advice that please listen to your gut feeling, and if you are interested in doing this, that you should do it.
Great.
And also, if you get good marks, then you will get scholarship. She followed my advice, and she did give her medical examination, pre-medical, in which she got 94% marks, and then she applied for a scholarship, and she got a scholarship in China. Then she now it's been 3 months since, and she got scholarship, and she thanked me after that I followed your advice, and it gave me that she is doing MBBS in China, and she is thanking me for it. So, and she said this is a real advice I give to my sister, and now she is in China and doing MBBS.
All right. What's the time? How many minutes she has spoken?
1 minute and 37.
1:30 mean 1.5. It's okay. But in the beginning, it's your first presentation.
Yes,
so it's
first.
Fine.
Okay, thank you.
1.5 minutes. But you have seen that कि कितना बोला जाए तो 1.5 मिनट होता है. घर में प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली इसको इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं आप बहुत कॉन्फिडेंटली. All right. So, as far as her cue card presentation is concerned, she's a very polite speaker. She was confident. I mean, she didn't stop seriously at any place. थोड़ा हल्की सी hesitation थी in the beginning. It's for the first time maybe, and with the passage of time, she will overcome her problems. और इसके अलावा she needs to improve a bit of vocabulary. और उसमें synonyms का इस्तेमाल करना है. आप बार बार एक phrase को, एक sentence को repeat नहीं कर सकते हैं. All right, but anyway, it's very good if it's taken as a first flight. Okay, it's your turn now, please.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Alma Aruj. So the topic that I have been given to discuss is describe a rule that is important in your school or at work. So
A rule that is important at your school or in your work.
yes,
Okay.
the bullet points are what the rule is about, what happens when people break the rule, why you think it is an important rule, and explain how you feel about the rule.
Okay.
So let's get started. As we all know that rules are very important for the smooth functioning of life, work, and society. Rules bring discipline and helps us in shaping and giving meaning to our lives. There are various school rules that students must abide and they can't refrain from them, such as students should be punctual, complete their homework, respect their teachers, etc. When I was in school, the most important school rule was to be punctual, and it's a strenuous task that every student faces. But it is also important that
Strangers or strenuous? What is
strenuous task,
strenuous task?
difficult
Okay.
task.
Difficult task.
Yes, but it is also important.
Strenuous task or Herculean task
Yes,
can only be done by the Hercules, who is the most powerful god of the
Demigod of the Greek
Greek mythology.
mythology.
Right.
but it is also important because if you are not punctual, you will face many consequences, and it will have a bad impact on your grades. You will not have the complete notes. You won't be able to understand the topic distinctly. Due to this, you could not perform well in the exams, and it will also, besides that, it will also affect your attendance. At that time, when any student became absent, he also had to pay a fine the next day, and I personally abhorred it. But it was also important because if you don't follow it, you are the only one who will face the failure, and nobody's gonna help you at the end. So I think it is important to abide by the rules.
Very smooth presentation. That's brilliant. Really like it because you spoke some very fancy phrases as well. शुरू में आपने smooth क्या बोला था?
Smooth functioning.
Smooth functioning. Great. Or there are many more which you have spoken. I was actually lost my concentration when you were speaking towards other things. Otherwise, I would have indicated some valuable contribution towards speaking the phrases and vocabulary, which is important one for speaking. If you want to fetch good band scores from the examiner, you will have to impress him. Impressing him means कि आप उसको इतना अच्छा प्रेजेंट करें अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन को टॉपिक को कि वो आपकी टॉपिक से आपकी वोकैबुलरी से, आपकी ग्रामर से, आपके कंटेंट से, अगर कंटेंट के नंबर नहीं होते हैं लेकिन फिर भी आपका कंटेंट इतना स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए that the students, the teacher or the trainer or the examiner must feel impressed, or impressed examiner are likely to give you good band scores. Yes, please.
Thank you.
Give it to him, please, for the question.
Sir, my question is like basic English हमें मतलब कि वहाँ पे basic English यूज़ करनी चाहिए, advanced English का हमें कोई प्लस पॉइंट मिलेगा वहाँ पे?
जी पहली बात तो ये कि आपको बोलना है, Yeah, this is very important that you have to speak and to have the answer all the questions being asked. बोलना important है. ये first priority should be that you must speak on the topic given to you. अब दूसरी बात उसके बाद ये आती है कि आपने क्या बोलना है, advanced English or the basic English. If you know about the advanced English and you know how to use the words, but definitely you must go for the advanced vocabulary, advanced grammar structure, everything. अगर आपको उसके बारे में आइडिया नहीं है, you're not so sure about it, you can't speak so properly, आपको पता नहीं है कि कैसे कुछ वर्ड्स को कैसे प्रोनाउंस करना है, कैसे बोलना, उसका मीनिंग क्या है, उसकी एप्लीकेशन सेंटेंस में कैसी है, तो फिर आपको सिंपल इंग्लिश बोलने को प्रेफर करना चाहिए इंस्टेड ऑफ स्पीकिंग द एडवांस्ड इंग्लिश. एडवांस्ड इंग्लिश तब बोलनी है व्हेन यू आर श्योर दैट व्हाट आर यू स्पीकिंग इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट, वो ठीक बोल रहे हैं. अदरवाइज यही आपकी गलत यूज़ की हुई वोकैबुलरी आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट, अगर आप बोलेंगे वर्ड का प्रोनाउंसिएशन ठीक नहीं बोलेंगे, सेंटेंस को सही जो अगर आपका जो भी वोकैबुलरी है, वर्ब, एडजेक्टिव, नाउन, एडवर्ब जो भी है, उसको सही इस्तेमाल नहीं करेंगे तो वही आपके लिए फिर डिसएडवांटेज बन सकता है. इफ़ यू नो हाउ टू यूज़ द गुड वर्ड्स, वोकैबुलरी, definitely it will give you advantage. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, should you use advanced English in a formal situation?
Please say it again.
Should you use advanced English in a formal situation or formal meeting?
ये बिल्कुल एब्सोल्युटली हमारे पास लैंग्वेज की दो कैटेगरीज होती हैं, फॉर्मल इंग्लिश एंड इनफॉर्मल इंग्लिश. हेलो माय फ्रेंड्स, फॉर्मल एंड इनफॉर्मल इंग्लिश. फॉर्मल फॉर फॉर्मल सिचुएशंस. राइटिंग के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल आप जब भी एकेडमिक फॉर्मल राइटिंग करते हैं तो आप फॉर्मल इंग्लिश इस्तेमाल करते हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्शंस इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं आप, लेकिन शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं, आप ऑर्डनरी डे टू डे लैंग्वेज इस्तेमाल नहीं करते, आप स्पोकन इंग्लिश में ये चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करते हैं, नॉट इन द राइटिंग पार्ट ऑफ द इंग्लिश. So it's important to speak confidently. Even if you speak very ordinary words, confidently बात करें, फ्लुएंसी के साथ बात करें, एक्सेंट आपका चाहे बहुत अच्छा नहीं भी है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए, तो यू विल बी गिवन गुड बैंड स्कोर्स इंशाल्लाह इन स्पीकिंग. अदरवाइज इन राइटिंग में आप फॉर्मल एकेडमिक इंग्लिश का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. एनीवे, ऑलराइट, it's your turn now, please.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Irjit Passam Lodi, and today the cue card that is given to me is describe a good advertisement that you think is useful. And the points that you should say in this cue card is where you can see it and what it shows, why you think it is useful, and explain how you feel about it. Should I continue? Okay. So I saw this advertisement when I went to Fortress Stadium with my family on this weekend, and I saw this advertisement next to the McDonald's restaurant on a billboard. It said, "Cousins ko chodo aur koi aur dhondo, download Muzz." So it talked about marriages. So you shouldn't marry in your own family. You should try to find your partner in some other family, and because if you see that you get married in your relatives, then you're probably gonna face some complications with them in over a course of time, and so these complications are gonna hinder in your marriage life, and it will definitely gonna make you drift from your relatives. So how is it useful? I think it's useful because nowadays people don't really find good partners in their life, and to do so there should be a platform that people can.
There is an app, Dil Ka Rishta. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm talking about an app.
You better. Yeah, okay.
And that app is called Muzz, which I'm talking about. It's a dating app for Muslims. They can use it to find their partners, and apart from that, I think how I feel about it is that I have mixed feeling about it. I mean, you can definitely get married in your relatives, but you can also find someone outside of your family and relatives. So at the end of the day, it's upon you that if you prefer to get married in your family or outside of the family.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Mr. Iraj. You spoke really brilliantly, and you got a very good band score. I'm not going to mention the band score here, but still, I would like to say that fluency was good. You were speaking quite naturally.
Yeah.
You know, bottom line क्या होती है speaking की? You must be natural.
Natural.
आप natural बात करें. ऐसा लगे जैसे आपने कोई क्रैम किया
You
होगा, रट्टा लगाया
you
हुआ
shouldn't
है.
force yourself, right?
हाँ, आपने exposure देना है जैसे as if it's a natural exposure, or you mustn't speak very hesitatingly,
Yeah.
or you must be rather confident.
Of course.
और इसके अलावा जो है वो pronunciation was quite clear, and your accent is also a bit fine. I would like to say that you will also get good band school because of your accent. It's quite natural that you have got this accent. Or
Yes, thank you,
so
sir.
this is really important because of all that stuff. I would like to say that your English will attract the examiner, and he will give you good band scores, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much. Your structures of the sentences, your vocabulary you were using was quite naturally being used, and ये आपके लिए plus point है और positive feature है आपकी communication का. Yes, please. Your name and your topic, please. Then.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ali Ahmed. The topic which is given to discuss is describe a bad service you received in a restaurant. The point you should say when and where it happened, what happened and how it was solved, and explain how you felt about the experience. There are many occasions in my life when I received a very good and a brilliant service whenever I go with my friends or family to restaurants and many other places where we can go for
Okay.
for picnic and so many other things. It is the most horrible incidents in my life was when my friends and I decided to go for a party in a new restaurant which is recently opened in our area. The restaurant is Chinese restaurant, and we all together to go for a party. And then when we reached there, there is a huge crowd present there, and the manager asked and the manager instruct us to stay at the queue for 1.5 hours. This really exhausted us because we have to wait for enter in a restaurant. When we entered in the restaurant, we have also waited for 1 hour for our meal, and when the meal came, it is not a good meal. It is completely not good in taste and not present and not represent in a good way. Then we paid the bill and leave the restaurant, and also
Paid the bill and left the restaurant. You're
restaurant.
speaking in the past, please. Be careful about
left
it.
the restaurant. And then we also came to another restaurant to quench our hungriness.
No, to quench our thirst
To
and
quench
to
our thirst.
satisfy our being hungry.
Satisfied with hungry.
Okay.
And
Satisfy our hunger.
hunger.
Okay.
And I should not recommend anybody to go there restaurant because we didn't get a good service from them.
That's great. Thank you very much. You know that कुछ grammar की गलतियां आप कर रहे थे. Otherwise, overall, it's good. Better than yesterday. और आप, you know, at this platform, my dear friend, hello. No interpersonal conversation, please. At this platform, you are feeling confident gradually because you're being recorded. And when you're being recorded, it means that you will have to speak better and better every day. आप खुद से ही अपने आप को oblige करते हैं कि मैंने बेहतर से बेहतर present करना है. So all right, so this is really good, very nice. Now it's your turn, please. Your name?
I am Shahryar Mazari. You can call me Shahryar.
Okay, Sherry is your nickname?
Yeah, Sherry is my nickname.
Oh my God, this is quite normal with everybody else. Okay.
So, my topic is describe a party that you enjoyed. And the bullet points
A
are...
party that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The bullet points are when and where the party was held, who attended the party, what kind of party it was, and what you did in the party.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, please start speaking.
Well, I have attended many parties in my life, but the best party was the birthday of my mother. It was her 43rd birthday, which I enjoyed a lot, and I arranged a surprise birthday party for her. Like with
Did you
my,
invite some musicians there? And they
Yeah.
came all of a sudden?
I arranged some games like treasure hunt, passing the parcel, and musical chair as well. And I invited her close friends and my relatives for her. And my dad, my dad gifted her some dresses, and he cooked a very good spaghetti
All right,
yeah,
spaghetti.
spaghetti and biryani. He has a God gifted hands in cooking.
She was a talented cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
And me and my siblings decorated the house with balloons, buntings, and ribbons, and with flowers. Then we call her in the room, in a decorated room, and everyone clapped for her and wished her happy birthday. And she was very happy. I could tell her from her face. And then we started playing, playing the music birthday tune, and she cut the cake, and then we enjoyed it a lot. And we played some games like musical chair, passing the parcel, and other as well.
Some activities you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
some activities we did, and then we enjoyed the snakes and the birthday cake.
Not snakes, snacks.
Snacks. Sorry, yeah, snacks. We enjoyed snacks and.
I thought perhaps
cake.
you ate snakes there. The snakes
No,
were fried.
snacks.
Oh my God.
So, and
You barbecued the snakes. Or your mother marinated them. Oh my God. Okay.
yeah.
So thank you very much. Your time's up actually. Nobody's recording the time. I'm sorry. Guys, I asked you to keep in touch with the timer, but you haven't recorded his time duration. This is very bad. All right. Anyway, Shahyar Mazari is a good speaker. His natural accent is also tremendous. I would like to say that he spoke pretty well, but he was taking long pauses sometime, which is inordinate, which is not acceptable very much for getting good band scores. And as far as his content is concerned, what he's spoken about, it was all right. He needs to work harder on increasing his fluency. All right. Yes, please. Your name and your topic, please.
Yes, hello and assalamu alaikum. My name is Umair, and the cue card with the topic I have given is describe an occasion.
I have been given is the describe an occasion when you waited for a long time for a nice thing. Okay.
And the bullet points are when it happened, what the nice thing was, how long you waited, and why you waited for a long time, and explain how you felt about the experience.
Okay.
So there are many situations in life when we have to wait for the things. Sometimes the things are in our hands, and sometimes we have to wait for those things because that's not in our hands. So basically what I'm talking about is the occasion
Not in our control.
in our control.
In our hands. Repetition doesn't sound good. Okay.
So here I would like to talk about a situation like I waited for a long time. So basically I was really fond of the gadgets and the cell phones. So I wanted to buy an Apple iPhone. So I waited for that like almost a year, and like a lot of friends have the Apple devices, and I always saw them to use the Apple iPhone. So I waited for like almost 11 months, and that was like my first experience with that device. And the thing is this: the user experience of that iPhone is really good. When I saw that with my friends and when I used that device, so I decided to buy an iPhone for me as well. So I started a job at my office, and I like save almost total fund for that, the budget for that iPhone almost like 200,000 for iPhone 12 Pro. And it's almost a year, and when I bought that iPhone for me, for like this is my first experience, I bought something for me, because that is my first time I bought this device for myself.
Oh, great. You bought a device for yourself, an iPhone. An iPhone is really an expensive phone. Lots of people are actually hankering after buying the mobile phones. They are the big fans. But because of its safety features and security reasons, it's one of the best phones. And moreover, rather top all, it's also a status symbol to buy the mobile and to keep it and to use it. Anyway, that's great. Thank you. Your presentation, like every day, it's great. I mean, yesterday you spoke pretty good, but you had some problems about the content. Today, you have full command of the topic and spoke really very well. I wish you all the very best of luck for the examination. All 4 features, including grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and pronunciation, they are pretty good. But, there is a room for improvement always. हमेशा गुंजाइश बाकी रहती है इस्लाह के लिए और ऊपर जाने के लिए. है जुस्तजू के खूब से है खूब तर कहाँ, अब देखिए ठहरती है जाकर नज़र कहाँ. और हम जिस पे मर रहे हैं वो है बात ही कुछ और, आलम में तुझसे लाख सही तू मगर कहाँ. और एक उम्र चाहिए कि गवारा होने शेष, रखी है आज लज्जत ज़ख्म जिगर कहाँ. All right, so thank you very much, Mr. It's your turn now, please. Your name?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tanvi Anwar.
Your nickname is Tony?
My name is Tanvi Anwar, but most my friends call me Anwar as the nickname.
That's great, thank you.
Describe a journey hill station.
Journey to hill station?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
I never forget me. I particularly remember this journey.
I never forget me. No, I can never forget.
I cannot
Okay.
forget. We started our journey from Lahore. We hired a coach and comfortable for sitting with family members after travel on
Family members, not members.
members after traveling on the 2-hour motorway for 2 hours. We stopped at the restaurant for tea.
We stopped at the restaurant for tea.
We stopped at the restaurant for tea. After that, we set off again the next stop.
Oh my God.
Everyone was very happy and excited.
Really?
Just before sunset, we reached the Naran. Naran Valley is very
Too
beautiful.
early reached in Naran Kagan in a very short span of time.
Yes.
What, you flying?
Yes.
Or you are going on by car?
Yes.
Okay.
The Naran Valley is very beautiful with flowing river.
Flowing rivers.
Flowing river and surrounding by the pine tree.
Oh my
Surrounding
God.
by the pine tree, night was quite cold and temperature dropped to 12 centigrade.
Really? Or minus 12 centigrade,
Yes.
maybe?
We had a dinner and went to bedders.
Went to? Beds.
Bedroom, yes.
You had a dinner and soon after that you went to the
We
beds.
had a dinner and went
But
to
it's not a good
bedders.
habit to go to the bed soon after having taken the dinner.
Yes.
You have to.
We were tried after a long journey.
Right.
We were tried after a long journey, and next day is
It's the day of
our
judgment.
journey.
Next day is
Okay,
the
thank you,
resurrection day.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, my God. You have tried to say a few words about your journey.
Yes.
आपको चाहिए चूंकि B1 लेवल चाहिए IELTS स्पीकिंग में. अगर आप इस जर्नी पे इतनी बात भी कर देंगे, I hope the examiner will take it as a fun, and he will be able to give you required band scores. But you need to have bit more practice of various topics,
Yes.
instead of just
Inshallah.
cramming only one topic. Yes, please, it's your turn now. Thank you.
I'm not prepared.
You, like always, you're not prepared as well today.
Inshallah, I will.
Next time,
Yeah.
or next week, or next month?
Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
All right. Are you ready, please? Yes, please. Say a few words.
Today my topic is describe a person who has done a lot of work to help peoples. My name is Muhammad Usman Khan, and I am talking about a person. I am not much more connection with many peoples, but where I am doing my work, I know a person who is always helping me. And
Excuse me, please.
Yes, sir.
You must have an eye contact with the examiner first. एक तो
Yes.
आई कांटेक्ट रखना है आपने. हमारी सिचुएशन अगरचे पोजीशन वियर्ड है, सो फिर भी आपको एक आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन करना है. दूसरा, यू हैव टू स्पीक स्लोली, एंड ऐसा बोलें कि समझ आए एग्जामिनर को कि आप क्या गुल खिला रहे हैं, आप क्या बात कर रहे हैं. आई मीन टू से, सो स्पीक स्लोली, कॉन्फिडेंटली, बट you should maintain the fluency in speaking even slowly. स्लो बात करते हुए भी आप मेंटेन कर सकते हैं अपनी फ्लुएंसी को. फ्लुएंसी doesn't mean running like, or rather like the express train की तरह भागना नहीं है. It means that smooth sailing, बहुत ही continuity होनी चाहिए आपकी. अगर आप आहिस्ता भी बोलते हैं तो continuously बोलें आप. Great, thank you. Please speak.
Yes, sir. Today my topic is describe a person who has done a lot of work to help people.
Okay.
My name is Muhammad Usman Khan, and I am not much more connection with many people, but
You don't have interaction with lots of people,
yes,
okay?
Yes, I am not have much more attraction with many people, but where I am doing my work, I know a person who is my friend. He is very helpful person, and he doing helping to everybody without any benefits. I said him very time, you are doing you are wasting your time to help people, but he always suggested me.
All right, you spoke up. You are trying to say a few words. अब आपको बहुत इम्प्रूव करना है किस तरह से आपने कॉन्टिन्यूटी सेंटेंस कैसे बनानी है, ग्रामेटिकल सेंटेंसेस कैसे करेक्ट होनी चाहिए, और बहुत सारी वेरिएशंस भी लेके आनी है आपने. हर सेंटेंस यू आर, वी आर, दे आर के साथ स्टार्ट नहीं करना, वेरिएशंस के साथ स्टार्ट करना है. उसमें आपको जो हमने कंटेंट दिया है पढ़ने के लिए, उससे अगर पढ़ेंगे वैरायटी ऑफ सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर्स मिलेंगे आपको वहाँ, और वो आपके लिए बहुत कंड्यूसिव हैं, बहुत हेल्पफुल हैं, और बहुत ही बेनिफिशियल है, एडवांटेजेस हैं आपके लिए. यू विल गेट अ लॉट ऑफ वोकैबुलरी फ्रॉम देयर. ग्रामर की भी बहुत सारी वेरिएशंस मिलेंगी. कंटेंट किस तरह पास ऑन करना है ये भी आपके सामने आएगा, और किस तरह से एक प्रेजेंटेशन बनी हुई आपके सामने है, उससे आप आइडिया ले सकते. यू कांट मेमोराइज एवरीथिंग. आप हर चीज़ याद नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप थोड़ा उस पर फोकस करेंगे तो आपको स्ट्रैटेजी और पॉलिसी का पता चलेगा कि किसी भी टॉपिक पर कैसे बात करनी है, कैसे बातें जोड़नी है, कैसे एक कहानी बना के बात करनी है. आप अगर स्टोरी मेकिंग नहीं करेंगे तो यू विल बी इन डिफ़िकल्टी, क्योंकि आप ज़्यादा लंबी बात नहीं कर पाएंगे. फॉर स्पीकिंग 2 minutes एट लीस्ट यू नीड हैव अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस. सो दैट्स इट. अगर आप थोड़ी थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, अब आपको आइडिया हो रहा है किस तरह से हम आपकी प्रैक्टिस करवा रहे हैं क्लासरूम के अंदर. घर जाकर भी आपने एक टॉपिक को लेना है, 2 मिनट देने हैं, पॉइंट्स उसकी ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग करनी है, फिर 2 मिनट के लिए आपने बोलना है उसके ऊपर, और उसको साथ रिकॉर्ड भी करना है. रिकॉर्डिंग करने के बाद जब आप दोबारा सुनेंगे तो आपको आइडिया होगा. आप खुद अपने बहुत बड़े क्रिटिक हैं, जानते हैं कि यहाँ फ्लुएंसी का इशू आया है, यहाँ प्रोनाउंसिएशन मेरा ठीक नहीं था, यहाँ ग्रामर लगता है मेरे को झोल है. अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम हो तो आप मुझे वॉइस नोट भेज सकते हैं व्हाट्सएप पे कि सर ये इशू क्रिएट हुआ है, या ये मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही, थोड़ा उसके बारे में गाइड कीजिए. इंशाल्लाह व्हेन एवर आई विल हैव सम टाइम आई विल जस्ट लेट यू नो अबाउट दैट पॉइंट. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल. Take care of yourself. Inshallah, see you tomorrow in the same place, same class, with the same IELTS speaking module. Until then, Take care and stay blessed.